YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy ConcisetheBarber, and in this video I have a very interesting concise review. Y'all seen the thumbnail. We're going to have to talk about this clipper because it seems to be the one that everybody's been talking about. What's the difference of it? Is that click lever going to be the change of the industry? Is everybody gonna go that wave? Let's talk about it in this concise review.
CTB, you know who it is.
First thing I like talking about is the price, and the price for the XCEED clipper is $319.95. This is common for some other clippers in this same price range, especially when it comes to Stylecraft and Gamma. They do already have some clippers at that price. So let's see if this really upholds to that price or not for some. So it's gonna be one of those, does this make it to my station type of clippers for real, for real. So power and battery life. The power, this is the intuitive vector motor clipper with 8,500 RPMs to 11,500 RPMs. And where it really rests at is around 8,800 RPMs. So where this clipper really exceeds in, you get where I'm going with this. Then where this clipper exceeds in is actually staying at the RPMs that it says it's gonna stay at when it comes to a vector motor. So I do like that. Now I will say this too, is that the power of it and the sound, it kind of might surprise you because it's not as loud as you think. I just wanted to get that in there real quick, because when it comes to vector motors, when it comes to how strong things are, sometimes you can have a high pitch noise. It's not much with this clipper, so I am happy about that. So the XCEED clipper has a 3-hour runtime, and I'm going to say, I could be wrong, but 1.5 hours to 2 hours of a charge time. That's what the clipper offers you. So the fact that this is 3 hours of a runtime and the blade hasn't gotten hot on me. Let's get into the packaging. The packaging. So this is where I'm at, right? When it comes to the packaging, I think they did a lot, but maybe not in the way that we want a lot to look like. This is what I mean. So you've seen the whole combo set. You got the clipper, the trimmer, and the shaver of the XCEED, right? Now, the main thing that they got going on with this drop is the difference of the color wave with the green, the orange, and the pink. Now, I'm not mad at that. Here's what I don't want us to get caught up in. There's so many moving pieces, so many moving parts in the packaging. So yes, we get the clipper, you get the charging dock, you get the regular charging cord, you get the USB-C cord. You get 2 screws, you get the screwdriver, or oil, a brush, and you get green tight guards. I'm not mad at that, green tight guards. But this is where, to me, it's like, all right, I love the options of customizing, but it's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 customizations to each color. That's 9 moving pieces that you have to use on this clipper. And not to be like that, some probably would consider me an OG in years, but I'm still young in the clipper game in a sense. That's just a lot for me to be at home switching out all. If you had the whole combo set, man, it's just like, to me, it's like playing with toys at home, right? Right at the day of Christmas, and this thing came with 100 pieces, and you're getting everything out, and it's dope, and you're happy, and you like it. Now that I'm like a whole grown, like I don't want to continue to keep switching out 9 pieces to each product. Now, I think the shaver doesn't have 9. It could just have 2. It's just the X in the bottom. But the clipper has the X, the power area, and also the bottom. You can switch out all the different colors. To me, it might just be too much in the area where we wasn't looking for when it comes to customizable options. Now, wouldn't be too much is a different blade, even a different cutting blade. Both. How about a blade and a cutting blade? Maybe 2 customized options. That to me would be like, okay, I love that. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with real usable things that we're gonna use in the packaging. There's nothing wrong with that. Here nor there, that's what you get. Some might say that I'm being overly picky, and that's fine. I'm just saying that I felt like I done got one of those customized, like you ever got a transformer and you had to put all the pieces together and then put it back and all this other jazz. In a sense, I feel like I could be bugging. I could be. I apologize, but that's just my thoughts when it comes to the packaging. Let's talk about the design. Some people love it, some people don't. Me, I don't mind the design, honestly. It's just the customizable options that are like, it feels endless, right? Like I said, nothing wrong with it. But I don't have a problem with the design. I don't mind the removable lid with the Exceed logo. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind the X, even though it's giving Instinct X a little bit, but Instinct X I feel like was like a marker and they, anyway, this X is a little bit more different, a little bit more texture, so I don't mind that. And then you get the intuitive logo right under it, and then you get the power button with the 3 battery indicators of the charge. And then you get the bottom, you just get the regular charger stand and then USB-C. And also the back area. I do like that metal rough texture feel to the clipper. It really lets you to have a nice grip in hand. It doesn't have that many grooves at all, but that's okay. It has 1 thumb groove, but it's not the most ergonomic clipper, but it works. It does sit in hand well. You don't feel like it's going to slip out in the hand. So when it comes to the design, I'm not mad at that. And yes, this also does come with the Echo Blade. This does come with the Echo Blade, and it's nice to see that as well. The Echo Taper Blade would have been on that in that box too. That would have been nice. But the next thing we're going to talk about, and when it comes to the design, is the click lever. The click lever has been getting a lot of attention because it has 1 more click more than any other click lever. This has 6 click levers, and a lot of people have been talking about it. They're saying, what's the point of it? It's going to mess people's haircuts up. It's a dumb idea. We don't need it. It's a click lever, and to a point that when you put it all the way to open, it looks like it opens up to a 1. Maybe that's why they wanted to do it that way, to extend it so you don't have to switch out your bracket. So that's what you get with design, just adding in the 6 click lever. Let's talk about the performance, because this is where the click lever is going to really matter. I don't care if it has 9 clicks. How well does this thing perform? Is it going to mess me up or not? And performance-wise, I have to say this being intuitive vector motor, 8,500 RPMs to 11,500 RPMs, this thing is going to cut through bulk, and it's going to cut through bulk well. It cuts all hair textures well, does an amazing job. It is quiet, it has a nice weight to it. But when it comes to fading, and this is where I think where the click lever is going to really matter, right? When it comes to fading, I have to be honest with you. I didn't recognize any difference in my system. I have clippers that do open up, 201. Now this, I can't say it's 201. I say it's close to 201. I didn't have no problems in my fading system using the clicks open, halfway, or closed. Honestly, I probably kept it the same, and this is what I mean. I probably did completely open, and I did 3 clicks, and then I did it completely closed, and my fade and my cuts came out perfectly fine. Difference of a click didn't do much of a difference at all when it came to my fading system. Now, for those that, if you fade different, it might, but I would say this: if you are accustomed to the 5 clicks, instead of doing the extended all the way open, just have it to 1 click and start your blade open guideline there, and then you do your 2 clicks and then close. The open click, to be honest, is the detailing click. That's how I look at that click. The last click, like, I'm just using this because I don't have the clipper for reference. The last click, this is the last click, right? This is my detailing click. That's what I would use that last click for if it messes up your system. But for me, honestly, I didn't see no difference at all how I cut, to be honest. It had an extra click. That's how I looked at it. And if an extra click, if that much, to me, can change your whole, like the whole way how you cut, it's not the clipper. It's not. Don't come at me in the comments, please. I just think that small of a measurement shouldn't mess with nobody's foundation or system. But here or there, that's my thoughts when it comes to the 6 clicks. I think it got way more attention than it really need to. I still like floating levers and I still like clicks, but it's not that much of a significance that it just makes a big change, to be honest, when it comes to what you do, what you don't do. So to me, it's just a detailing click. It honestly could take away from me picking up, let's say, a clipper that opens up that long so I can use that to detail. Now allows you to detail in a way that you don't have to worry about anything. Now that measurement, to me, at that point in detailing, it does matter. But to me, it's not that crazy. But yeah, that's just that. So when it comes to my concise review, is this something that's going to stay on my station or not? Yeah, I can see why people get the Exceed clipper. I definitely can see it staying on a lot of people's station, and this is a vector motor that to me I do approve of. I have used a lot of vector motors before. This Exceed clipper is one of them that I would say that is approved in my performance. To me, it is just up on the instinct. I do like this version better. It's a little bit quieter. The weight balance is well, feels good in hand. I'm not mad at this Exceed clipper to exceed expectation, right? They exceeded expectations on all the customizable pieces, and they give us the Echo Blade. I do appreciate that. We do get USB-C. I'm not mad at this clipper. I do like it. I do like it. Definitely can see why it's going to stay on people's station. It could definitely stay on mine. Is it a must buy? I can't say that it's a must buy, but if you buy it, you're going to like it. That's honestly what I think. So that's my thoughts on the Exceed clipper. I will be doing the trimmer next. So let's see what I say about the trimmer. Let's see if it can actually stay on my station or not. Because sometimes when you get these combo sets, it could be one thing that's great and the other thing that's not. So we'll see what I have to say about that. I'll see y'all in the next video. Be blessed.
CTB. You know who it is.